Yahoo!
Even Mario needs a little summer vacation. No matter where your Summer Odyssey took you, we hope it was filled with sunshine. Okay, this just hit Twitter a little bit earlier today. I was filming some Mario Maker stuff, so I'm just now getting around to it. And normally I do not make these types of videos, but this is something we've been talking about before in the past. And this has to do with the sequel to Super Mario Odyssey or DLC to come to the original Odyssey. Now, I think it could be multiple things. Seeing as Breath of the Wild 2 was announced, this is probably going to follow a similar pattern. But we do have to think of the signs that we saw along the way that kind of hint at it being DLC. So first off, let's look at this image. We have Mario eating a watermelon, and he has 2 seeds on his cheek. You could say that this hints at it being a sequel, that there's going to be, a second or 2 seeds. What's interesting is that, Gamescom just took place this past week, or it's taking place now. I haven't been following it too closely because I've just been really busy, but I've been chiming in here and there. And people have noticed this as well. During all the presentations, a lot of the presentations at Gamescom, Nintendo has been showing fruit on set. So we have the watermelon, we have pineapple, etc. So we have the watermelons, which obviously take place at the Watermelon Festival in Super Mario Sunshine. And obviously pineapples are pretty much everywhere in the game. But kind of going back to when Odyssey first came out, remember, there were some clues that this was coming. We even had a fake DLC leak, for those of you who remember. There was a leak where someone actually mocked up what Super Mario Sunshine would look like in the Odyssey universe. And this was kind of a big leak, almost a year ago, honestly, probably about a year ago. And what's interesting is, going back to when Odyssey first came out, back when we were first hyped about it, remember Isle Delfino, the place that Super Mario Sunshine takes place in, was referenced in the game and the materials from the game. So let's turn back the clock for a second. I think it was 2017 I made a video about the future of Super Mario Odyssey, and it was talking about this exact topic. When Super Mario Odyssey first came out, there was this map advertisement. This was over in, I think, Japan or so, but it featured an entire map showcasing the different places that you were probably going to go in the game. But if we looked at the bottom left corner, of course, there is Isle Delfino. Plain, it's right there, right outside of the Mushroom Kingdom. Now, while this does not confirm that it was, part of the game or anything, it does show that Nintendo took the time to place it on the actual map. Whereas kind of in every Mario game, the world sort of terraforms, where we don't actually have places from older games showing up again. Very seldom does this happen. We have Throwback Galaxy and stuff like that from the Super Mario Galaxy series that references Womp's Fortress, but actually putting Isle Delfino right next to the Mushroom Kingdom is actually kind of significant that they actually went out of the way to draw that. And then again, if we go into the game itself, we have that globe that is fixated outside of our ship. Now, if we were to look at that globe, you can see a couple different things. Obviously, it showcases all the different places around the area, all the different kingdoms we go to. But there is, in the geometry of the globe, Isle Delfino. Isle Delfino is actually modeled into the globe, and you can only see it, or you could only see it during that time. I haven't checked in a while, but you could see it when light hit the globe a certain way. Because what it was that Isle Delfino was there in terms of being 3D modeled, but it had no texture. It didn't look like land. It was actually watercolored. So think of the continents if they didn't have the green coloring to them. If they didn't have anything that differentiated them from the water. The only way you'd be able to tell if it was different would be the height difference on the surface of the globe. And you can only do this when light is shining it at a certain angle. The fact that this was added, but then never textured, kind of shows that they were originally probably going to go for this idea, but maybe not on the original release. So this very well shows that this may have originally started as a DLC intended for Super Mario Odyssey, and maybe evolved into a sequel. So I'm thinking in the next month, and don't quote me on it, but I'm thinking that very soon we're going to get another update showcasing this, just like we did with Breath of the Wild 2. Whether it be just DLC for Odyssey or a sequel, I think it's probably going to be a sequel, just based off of what happened with Zelda. It's a really exciting time because I can't wait to see what kind of throwbacks they go to now, and what things they kind of cover in this new version. Now, I normally don't make videos like this. Typically, I stick to scripted content, but I do want to know your thoughts on this. Do you think this would be DLC, a sequel? Are we looking too far into this? Let me know in the comments below because I would love to hear your thoughts as well. And I'll see all of you very soon in my next video. So thanks for tuning in for this kind of quick update, a little bit different, but while you're here, check out some other videos you may have missed, or if you're new to the channel, welcome. Anyways, I'll talk to you all soon. Cheers, everyone.